हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, हाउ आर यू ऑल? आई होप यू ऑल आर डूइंग रियली वेल। बच्चों, इंग्लिश ग्रामर में आज हम पढ़ेंगे वोकैबुलरी के बारे में। ठीक है, तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। वोकैबुलरी में हम सबसे पहले जानेंगे एंटोनिम्स के बारे में कि ये क्या होते हैं। एंटोनिम इज अ वर्ड दैट मीन्स द ऑपोजिट ऑफ अनदर वर्ड। ठीक है, एंटोनिम का मतलब होता है दूसरे वर्ड का ऑपोजिट। एग्जाम्पल्स: पुश, पुल, गुड, बैड, हॉट, कोल्ड, एक्सेट्रा। ये सारे क्या हैं? एक दूसरे के ऑपोजिट हैं। ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे और भी आपको एग्जांपल्स दिए गए हैं, वो हम अच्छे से पढ़ लेते हैं। बच्चों, आप मेरे साथ बोलो वर्ड्स एंटोनिम्स। पहला है हमारा एबल, अनेबल, अबव, बिलो, एक्सेप्ट, रिफ्यूज, एक्टिव, पैसिव, लेजी, एक्नॉलेज, डिनाई, एडवर्सिटी, प्रॉस्पेरिटी, अग्री, डिफर, डिसअग्री, ब्राइट, डल, बॉटम, टॉप, ब्रॉड, नैरो, cheap, costly, cheerful, cheerless, cold, hot, condemn, approve, praise, complete, incomplete, appreciate, depreciate, ascend, descend, auspicious, inauspicious, awareness, ignorance, complex, simple, cruel, kind, common, uncommon, famous, notorious, foreigner, native, fortune, misfortune, freedom, slavery, fair, fall, far, near, deep, shallow, death, life, day, night, delay, hast, decent, indecent, decrease, increase, defeat, victory, import, export, interest, distaste, include, exclude, disagree, agree, disease, health, delegate, idle, join, separate, junior, senior, kind, unkind, cruel, last, first, laugh, weep, cry, lead, follow, legal, illegal, light, darkness, legible, illegible। ठीक है, अब आपको और एग्जाम्पल भी दिए गए हैं वर्ड्स जिनके ऑपोजिट वर्ड यहाँ पे आपको दिए गए हैं। एनिमी, फ्रेंड, एंट्रेंस, एग्जिट, फॉल, राइज, फैक्ट, fiction, false, true, optional, compulsory, thick, thin, top, bottom, true, false, untrue, teach, learn, success, failure, timid, bold, temporary, permanent, urban, rural, use, misuse, verbal, oral, written, victory, defeat, virtuous, wicked, virtue, wise, beginning, and, behave, misbehave, bitter, sweet, believe, doubt, blame, applaud, bold, timid, blunt, sharp, advantage, disadvantage, abundance, scarcity, attack, defend, alive, dead, allow, disallow, angel, devil, always, never, confess, deny, contrast, expand, credit, debit, create, destroy, barren, fertile, beauty, ugliness, before, after, clean, dirty, comedy, tragedy, continue, discontinue, connect, disconnect, cool, warm, danger, safety, foolish, wise, fresh, stale, heavy, light, hide, seek, hate, love, hurt, heal, ignorance, knowledge, idle, busy, deposit, withdraw, difficult, easy, direct, indirect, inhale, exhale, initial, final, important, unimportant, down, up, do, undo, dry, wet, dream, reality, duplicate, original, earn, spend, early, late, exterior, interior, lost, found, like, dislike, lovely, ugly, lower, upper, loss, profit, lend, borrow, take, give, war and peace। ठीक है, कुछ और एंटोनिम्स दिए गए हैं वो हम समझ लेते हैं। वाइड, नैरो, विद, विदाउट, विन, लूज, वार्म, कूल, वॉइस, अनवॉइस, वेट, ड्राई, वाइल्ड, टेम, पेट, रॉन्ग, राइट, यील्ड, रेसिस्ट, यंग, ओल्ड, यूथ, aged, zigzag, curved, straight। ठीक है बच्चों, ये सारे एग्जाम्पल थे आपके एंटोनिम्स के। अब यहाँ पे आपको एक्सरसाइज दी गई है एंटोनिम से रिलेटेड, जिसकी प्रैक्टिस आपको खुद से करनी है। ठीक है, इतना क्लियर है बच्चों आपको। अब हम चलते हैं आगे सिनोनिम्स की तरफ। सिनोनिम्स आर वर्ड्स दैट हैव द सेम और ऑलमोस्ट द सेम मीनिंग। ठीक है, सिनोनिम्स वो होते हैं जो दूसरे वर्ड के उनका क्या होता है, मीनिंग दोनों का सेम होता है। मतलब दो वर्ड्स होते हैं, उनका क्या होता है, मीनिंग्स सेम होता है, तो उन्हें हम क्या कहते हैं, सिनोनिम्स कहते हैं। एग्जाम्पल्स: प्रैक्टिस, एक्सरसाइज, प्रिवेंट, फॉरबिड, सेम, सिमिलर, एक्सेट्रा। ठीक है, यहाँ पे और एग्जाम्पल्स दिए गए हैं सिनोनिम्स के, जिनके क्या है, मीनिंग सेम है। ऑलमोस्ट, नियरली, ऑफुल, टेरिबल, अक्यूज, ब्लेम, acute, severe, admit, confess, belly, stomach, hard, tough, hunger, starvation, humble, meek, docile, imagine, suppose, impolite, rude, innocent, harmless, complete, total, isolated, lonely, insult, abuse, imitate, copy, injure, harm, invasion, aggression। ठीक है, कुछ और एग्जाम्पल दिए गए हैं सिनोनिम्स के, वो हम देख लेते हैं। इंक्रीज, ग्रो, जेलस, एनवियस, जॉय, डिलाइट, कीन, डिवोटेड, अर्नेस्ट, लास्ट, फाइनल, लैक, डेफिशिएंट, शॉर्टेज, स्टूपिड, सिली, सजेस्ट, प्रपोज, सनराइज, डॉन, स्प्लेंडेड, एक्सीलेंट, वंडरफुल, एक्स्ट्रा, एडिशनल, सरप्लस, अर्न, गेन, फेमस, रिनोन्ड, फूल, इडियट, fatal, disastrous, mortal, garbage, rubbish, brave, courageous, business, commerce, trade, battle, war, bliss, joy, buy, purchase, insufficient, inadequate, invoice, bill, constant, continuous, correct, right, crook, criminal, choose, opt, select, clever, wise, calamity, disaster, calm, peaceful, danger, risk, desire, want, difficult, hard, discount, reduction, lazy, idle, leap, jump, loyal, faithful, luxury, comfort, madness, foolishness, man-made, artificial, mild, gentle, misery, distress, missing, lost, movie, film, mad, crazy, marvelous, magnificent, wonderful, naked, bare, necessary, essential, noon, midday, noted, famous, numerous, many, object, things, obligatory, compulsory, omnipotent, all powerful, organic, biological, outside, external, overseas, abroad, painting, pottery, pattern, sample, poisonous, toxic, praise, compliment, admire, provide, supply, reasonable, fair, remark, comment, rude, impolite, receive, get, ridiculous, absurd, rough, coarse, ruin, destroy, destruct, since, honest। ठीक है, कुछ और वर्ड्स और उसके सिनोनिम्स दिए गए हैं, वो हम पढ़ लेते हैं। यूथ, यंग, एज, स्पॉइल, हार्म, डैमेज, सपोर्ट, एड, हेल्प, सस्पिशियस, डाउटफुल, सैड, unhappy, safety, security, protection, scold, rebuke, seldom, rarely, shock, blow, shy, bashful, similar, alike, same, slim, thin, spacious, large, roomy, stern, rigid, strict, selection, choice, touchy, sensitive, trustworthy, reliable, target, aim, goal, tense, nervous, worried, terrible, horrible, trouble, worry, problem, temper, mood, ultimate, final, uncommon, unusual, unlawful, illegal, vacant, empty, vain, useless, vast, huge, various, several, victory, win, violent, wild, wisdom, intelligence, weep, cry, zenith, peak। ठीक है, ये सारे वो वर्ड्स थे जिनके मीनिंग्स एक दूसरे के सिमिलर होते हैं। ठीक है, अब बच्चों यहाँ पे आपको एक्सरसाइज दी गई है सिनोनिम से रिलेटेड, उसकी प्रैक्टिस आपको खुद से करनी है। ठीक है, हम चलते हैं आगे। क्राइज ऑफ बर्ड्स एंड एनिमल्स. ठीक है, जो बर्ड्स और एनिमल के साउंड होते हैं ना, उनको हम कुछ ना कुछ वर्ड से पुकारते हैं. क्या होते हैं वो हम आगे जान लेते हैं. नेम ऑफ बर्ड्स, एनिमल्स, क्राइज. स्क्विरल स्क्वीक, geese cackle, serpent snake hiss, horses neigh, jackals howl, lions roar, tiger roar, apes gibber, cocks crow, camels grunt, wolves howl, larks sing, monkeys chatter, bulls bellow, bears growl, sheep goats bleat, owls hoot, parrots talk. Pigeons coo, sparrows chirp, doves coo, pigs grunt, hens cackle, birds twitter sing, foxes bark, mice squeak, cattle low, cows low, elephant trumpet, asses donkeys bray, bees hum, drones buzz, dogs bark, crows caw, cats mew, ravens croak, frogs croaks, chickens crow. ठीक है, ये सारे थे एनिमल, बर्ड्स एंड उनके क्या थे, क्राइज. आगे चलते हैं होमोफोन्स की तरफ. ठीक है, होमोफोन्स आर द वर्ड्स विच हैव द सेम प्रोनाउंसिएशन बट डिफरेंट मीनिंग एंड स्पेलिंग्स. ठीक है, होमोफोन्स वो वर्ड्स होते हैं जिनके क्या होते हैं, सेम प्रोनाउंसिएशन होते हैं, लेकिन इनके मीनिंग और इनकी स्पेलिंग क्या होती है, एक दूसरे से अलग होती है. एग्जाम्पल्स: बैड बैड बैड. हियर बैड means unfair, bed means place to sleep, bad past tense of bid. Said farewell wish. ठीक है, now learn some common homophones. Accept, to agree, to consent. I have accepted the offer of employment. Accept, excluding. I have done all the questions except the one on translation. Accede, to comply with, to agree to. They have acceded to my request. Exceed, to surpass, to excel. Do not exceed the speed limit. Access, reach. I have no access to the principal. Access, too much. Excess of everything is bad. Accident, mishap, unexpected event. There was an accident on the road. Incident, an event, an occurrence. This is an unfortunate incident. Adapt, to make suitable, to modify. We shall have to adapt ourselves to the circumstances. Adopt, to take as one's own child. He has adopted an orphan as his son. Adept, proficient. He is adept in at telling lies. Affect, to influence. Modern gadgets have affected our life. Affect, impact. The new law comes into effect immediately. Alter, to modify. The government has altered the plan. Alter, raised platform used for sacrifice or offerings. Soldiers sacrifice their lives at the altar of the country. ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं. Accent, to agree. The president has given his assent to the Anti-Tory Act. Accent, act of ascending. The ascent to Everest began in the morning. Vocation, occupation, employment or calling. He is a doctor by vocation. Vacation, holiday, the act of vacating. We shall spend our summer vacation in Simla. Artist, one skilled in fine arts. He is a great artist. Artist, professional entertainer. Many tribal artists will dance at the function. Bail. Security for getting a prisoner released. The accused has been granted bail. Bail. Security for getting a prisoner released. The accused has been granted bail. Bale. Bundle of a large mass. 100 bales of cotton have been destroyed. Bridle. An apparatus for controlling the horse, a restraint. He stopped the horse by pulling the bridle. Bridal. Connected with a wedding ceremony. The bridal festivals were celebrated with great pomp and show. Caste. Rank. Any exclusive social class. Reservation on caste basis is not proper. Cost. Price. To be valuable. The cost of this book is 70 rupees. Check. A restraint. You must put a check on your son's expenditures. Check. A written order asking the banker to pay money to a certain person. I have made the payment by check. Ceiling. Inner roof of a room. The ceiling needs repairs. Sealing. The act of affixing a seal. Election documents require sealing. Cite. To quote, to mention as an example. I cited many rules in my favor. Sight. The act of seeing. He has lost his eyesight. Crops. Totally yield of a season. Crops have been destroyed due to excessive rain. Corpse. The dead body of a human being. The corpse has been sent for postmortem. Eligible. Desirable. Fit to be chosen. There is a shortage of eligible persons for this post. Eligible. That cannot be read. His answer sheet was illegible. Fair. Periodical market for sales of goods. Children love to go to the fair. Fare. The cost of conveying passengers. The train fare has been increased. Gentle. Noble. Honorable. Lal Bahadur Shastri was a gentle leader. Genteel. Elegant. Kavita is a gentle lady. Naughty. Perplexing. It is a naughty problem. Naughty. Mischievous. Nobody loves naughty children. Later. Subsequently. She came later. Letter. Belonging to the end. Sumit and Saurav are brothers. The latter is married. Plan. A scheme or project. Ajay is planning to start a business. Plain. A large tract of leveled ground. Plains are hotter than hilly areas. Plane. An aeroplane. We went to Srinagar by plane. Write. To set down on paper. I am writing a letter. Rite. A religious custom. He was buried according to rites. Right. Something you are entitled to. We have a right to freedom of expression. ठीक है, आगे हमारा social. Living in a company. Man is a social animal. Sociable. Liking company. Rita is very sociable. Wander. To ramble, to roam. Why are you wandering here? Wonder. Astonish. I wonder how he has got the first prize. Zealous. Ardent. We need zealous soldiers. Jealous. Envious. Sohan is jealous of Raman's progress. ठीक है, क्लियर है बच्चों आपको? अब यहाँ पे एक्सरसाइज दी गई है जिसकी प्रैक्टिस आपको खुद से करनी है. आगे चलते हैं हम वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूट की तरफ. ठीक है, किसी बड़े सेंटेंस को हम एक वर्ड एक नाम दे देते हैं तो वो हमारा क्या कहलाता है? वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूट कहलाता है. जैसे कि द एक्ट ऑफ फ्रीइंग अ पर्सन फ्रॉम अ चार्ज बाय द वर्डिक्ट. एक्विटल. मेक oneself familiar with a person or a thing. Acquaint. A van which is used for transporting wounded or serious patients. Ambulance. State between boyhood and youth. Adolescence. Man who does something as a hobby. Amateur. A life story written by the person himself. Autobiography. Types of vehicles which move automatically. Automobiles. signature in a person's own handwriting, autograph, an assembly of persons who listen to somebody's speech, audience, an event recurring yearly, annual, an act of pardoning persons in general amnesty, one which can live both in water and on land alike, amphibian, one who audits, checks the account, auditor, an animal having 2 feet, biped, that which can be easily broken, brittle, government by official, bureaucracy, life story of a person written by another person, biography, one who devotes his whole time to studies, bookworm, one who cannot pay off his debts, bankrupt, an instrument measuring atmospheric pressure, barometer, 100 years, century, a descriptive list of books or articles arranged according to subject, catalogue, space of 100 years reckoned from any point in a century, centenary, feeding on flesh, carnivorous, a man who readily believes, credulous, a disease communicable by contact, contagious, that which can be cured, curable, where neither water nor vegetation is found, desert, a citizen of the world, cosmopolitan, to prevent a person from admission or a right, debar, government of the people, for the people, by the people, democracy, one who cannot hear, deaf, a letter written unclaimed, dead letter, that which can be divided, divisible, that which can be digested, digestible, one who cannot speak, dumb, one who edit a newspaper, magazine, film, etc., editor, food that is fit to be eaten, eatable or edible, one who is fit for a post or something eligible, disease prevalent among community at a special time, epidemic, words inscribed on a tomb, epitaph, words in form of a letter, epistle, set manners of conduct, etiquette, things without which we cannot do, essential, a speech delivered without preparation, extempore, a too-wicked and cruel man, feigned, made to be absent for a long time from one's own country, exile, a guide post pointing out the way to a place, fingerpost, falsification of documents, etc., for grey, irregular luminous bands of stars, galaxy, a shed for motor care, garage, medicine having power to destroy germs, germicide without any payment, gratis, voluntarily, a person who eats too much, gluten, an imaginary serpent with many heads, hydra, that which cannot be moved, immovable, that which cannot be believed, incredible, that which cannot be described, indescribable, that which cannot be put into practice, impracticable, that which cannot be conquered, invincible, that which cannot be seen, invisible, a person without any knowledge, ignorant. ठीक है बच्चों, इतना क्लियर है आपको? ये सारे एग्जाम्पल थे आपके वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूट के. अब यहाँ पे आपको एक्सरसाइज दी गई है जिसकी प्रैक्टिस आपको खुद से करनी है. हम चलते हैं आगे कलेक्टिव नाउन्स की तरफ. ठीक है. A band of boys, musician, a swarm of bees, a bundle of sticks or hay, a team of players, a caravan of pilgrims, travelers, merchants, a troop of horses, scouts, soldiers, boys, a clump of trees, a troop of actors, a cluster of trees, a shoal school of fish, a cluster of grapes, straw, islands, a chain of mountains, a crew of sailors, a bunch of grapes, plantains, fruits, keys or flowers, a crowd or throng of people, a board of directors, a company of soldiers or merchants, a series of events, a drove of cattle, a course of lectures, a brood of chickens, a mob of disorderly people, a bevy of ladies or girls, an army of soldiers or ants, a fleet of ships, a class of students, a flight of birds or stairs, a committee of members, a flock of sheep, a regiment of soldiers, a gang of robbers, thieves or workmen, a jury bench of judges, a group of figures or islands, a comb of bananas, a herd of cattle, goats or deer, a dump of rubbish, a pack of wolves, hounds or playing cards, a heap of rubbish, a sheaf of corns or arrows, a pile of things, a suit of clothes, a shower of abuses, blessings, good wishes, a file of letters, papers, an organization of people, a party of political people. ठीक है, ये सारे एग्जाम्पल थे किसके, आपके कलेक्टिव नाउन के लिए. ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं हम सिमिलीज की तरफ. एन एक्सप्रेशन और स्पीच विच मेक्स कंपेरिजन बिटवीन टू थिंग्स इज नोन एज सिमिली. सिमिलीज आर यूज टू मेक द स्पीच मोर इम्प्रेसिव. ठीक है, जब हमें दो चीज़ों के बीच में कंपैरिजन दिखाना होता है तो हम वहाँ पे सिमिली का यूज़ करते हैं. सिमिली जब हम यूज़ करते हैं तो क्या होता है, वो हमारे सेंटेंस को ज़्यादा इम्प्रेसिव बनाता है. सम ऑफ द कॉमन सिमिलीज आर गिवन बिलो. ठीक है, कौन कौन से हैं समझ लेते हैं. एज फर्म एज अ रॉक, एज फ्री एज एयर, एज फ्लैट एज अ बोर्ड, एज फ्रेश एज अ रोज, एज ग्रीन एज ग्रास, as gaudy as a butterfly, as gay as lark, as gentle as a lamb, as grave as a judge, as graceful as a swan, as greedy as a dog wolf, as hard as a stone, as humble as a squirrel, as hot as fire, as light as air a feather, as hungry as a hawk, as loud as thunder, as mute as a fist, as black as coal a crow, as blind as a bat, as bitter as gall, as bold as a lion, as bright as a day silver, as brittle as glass, as busy as a bee, as brown as a berry, as cheerful as a lark, as cold as ice, as cunning as a fox, as deep as a beetle, as dry as dust, as deep as a well, as fair as a lily, as drunk as a lord, as fast as a cheetah, as fierce as a tiger, as obstinate as a mule, as old as hills, as proud as a peacock, as rapid as lightning, as red as blood fire, as round as a ball, as rich as a king, as slender as thread, as silly as a sheep, as silent as a grave, as straight as a narrow, as strong as a horse, as sharp as a needle, as smooth as butter velvet, as sour as vinegar, as sure as death, as stupid as a donkey, as surly as a bear, as tall as a steeple, as thin as water, as timid as a hare, as ugly as a lord, as white as snow or milk. तो बच्चों ये सारे एग्जाम्पल थे आपके सिमिलीज के. तो आई होप आपको ये चैप्टर अच्छे से समझ में आ गया होगा. अब इसकी दी गई एक्सरसाइज की प्रैक्टिस आपको खुद से करनी है.